What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Battle Science Reacts. Today, I myself, Steven, aka A Boy in the Woods, is joined by Jesse, aka Rocket Admin J. It is 6:50 p.m. or a.m. PST. We're gonna be reacting to the Pokemon Presents for February 26th, 2021, the Pokemon 25th anniversary presentation. We got about 9 minutes left. Ignore the feed of a bunch of Pokemon videos. I can't full size the premiere yet. They don't give me the button to do that.
Either way, those are all really good videos if you haven't watched
I
them.
mean, except for Peppa Pig official channel, Peppa Pig's Marble Run mess. I don't know why that's there. That's weird.
I
Thanks,
don't see
YouTube
it on my screen.
Thank you, YouTube algorithm. Oh, it's on the Twitch. Uh, um,
Oh, there we go. I see it now.
we have, let's see, 8 minutes left till this presentation starts. Jesse, what are you thinking we're going to see here today?
So, kind of like I mentioned yesterday, I think we're going to see a little bit more detail on the Pokemon Snap because it comes out, I think, either next month or thereafter. It's within the next two windows
Mm-hmm.
of 2 months.
Okay.
Um, they recently put out an invite for asking people to come help with the Pokemon MOBA that they're going to put out. I forget what it's called.
Legends? Is it Legends?
Maybe. For those that don't know what a MOBA is, it's a massive online battle arena. I could say League of Legends is a good example. It's basically League of Legends with Pokemon.
Eric's got us. It's Pokemon Unite.
Okay, Unite, that's what it was. I expect to see more on that. I expect to see either an announcement or a seasonal like event for either the Pokemon Cafe, the Pokemon Masters, or maybe an announcement for some of the updates that we already know that are coming for Pokemon Go with the formays
Mm-hmm.
of the genies.
Mm-hmm.
And then my last prediction is obviously, I think with how Sword and Shield has been going, I don't think we'll see another DLC for Sword and Shield. I think we'll probably see a remake, and it's too early for a mainline game. I honestly think it's going to be a remake, if anything, as far as what kind of remake. I think everybody's hoping for like a Sinnoh or a Gen 5, but there's also a good chance we could see Let's Go Johto, but I don't know if there's enough content for Let's Go Johto for them to justify it being a game. Maybe they make it a DLC for Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I think that would be a great option. But yeah, I think if anything, we see more on Pokemon Unite, more on Pokemon Snap, two mobile game updates, and then some sort of remake. How about you?
So this is a very interesting sort of there's a number of factors here. This is a Pokemon Presents, not a Nintendo Direct, meaning we're seeing all aspects of
What
Pokemon
they've been
here.
doing?
So I think we see not like a music. We see probably an update to this whole Post Malone, Katy Perry tie-in music stuff. We had some releases this past week, but I imagine we see a little bit more of that. I imagine we see an update to some TCG, maybe a reference to the amount of hype that's around the TCG. If we see a new mainline Pokemon game, I just don't know how everyone's really excited for what is it, Sinnoh, a Diamond and Pearl remake. I can understand that was one of the first games that had the 3D look, even if it was in a 2D. So I imagine bringing that over into like a Let's Go, or some sort of hybrid version for a remake into the 3D would make some sense. But I honestly don't know if we see something like that here. The other thing to keep in mind is it's only 30 minutes. We're not getting a full. What was the last Nintendo Direct that we had? Was that only 30 minutes or was that like a 45-minute?
I think that was almost an hour,
Yeah, so we
hour
had,
and 10.
and we had some like cool announcements, but not a ton of everything. So I imagine we're going to see a pretty condensed video of maybe three or four things and maybe a final announcement, but I can't imagine we're going to get anything super crazy. So we might see an update on Pokemon Sleep. I mean, we might see it if because we haven't heard any announcements and video games get canceled with no mention of them a lot. So there is a chance that Pokemon Sleep has been canceled and that we will never hear from it again.
Yeah, they put it to sleep.
I mean, puns aside, like
I
it.
would love to see it just because I'm someone that uses a sleep apnea machine,
Uh
a CPAP, personally. I try to get more sleep at night, and give me a game for sleeping, a challenge accepted.
Yeah, I think the concept of the game of having bonuses around sleeping was just too too lofty,
You're
too
playing too
out there.
much. Go to sleep. We'll give
Yeah,
you rewards for going to sleep.
I think it's too far out there. I just can't imagine
Yeah.
that working well, like especially if like the only thing that like smartwatches and fitness trackers can do is track your REM sleep and how deep your sleep was and all of that, like the some detail, but it's not like I can't imagine they're going to gamify sleep very well. And then especially with everything else going on, like I can't imagine like there's going to be some weird stuff going on if they actually do release this game. Now, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm saying that it could be canceled and we just wouldn't know about it. If we see it here, it's going to be weird, and if we see like UI and quote unquote gameplay, I would be, I'd be interested. I'd be here for it. But I'm saying there's a chance that it's canceled and we'll never hear about it again. Um, I do think we see maybe a Pokemon Unite. The beta started maybe a week ago, so we might see another trailer for it. Pokemon Snap, you were mentioning that we see some more on Pokemon Snap. I think Pokemon Snap is too. I think Pokemon Snap we might see a new trailer for, like
Yeah,
a
but
launch
nothing too
trailer.
deep.
Yeah, I don't think we see anything too deep beyond a potential release trailer because it's coming out in March. So I don't think we see a full like here's how Pokemon Snap works and all of this stuff. Maybe we see a reference to the like printing stations that or like to one of those features that the old
Oh, I
Pokemon
miss those
Snap had.
blockbuster printing stations.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we see a reference to that, but I can't imagine we see much
If
of
anything, I
a
think they're
full
gonna
Pokemon
tie it to
Snap.
your Instagram account. That would only make sense. That or what's the other one the kids use nowadays? TikTok.
I imagine we see it connect to social medias for sure. Plenty of other games and consoles have attached to that kind of thing or allowed you to have a share button on your controller. I
Yeah,
imagine we
because
see
the
something
Switch
similar.
already does.
Yes, it does have the media capture button. So I think we see some of that. I don't know how much of a Diamond and Pearl remake we see. If we see a Let's Go Johto, Nintendo in some cases almost feels like it's allergic to DLC, and the fact that it took them this long in a main series Pokemon games to have like a fully fleshed out DLC packs for Pokemon makes me wonder that they probably won't do a Let's Go expansion pack, that it'll probably be something separate. But I imagine if they do a Let's Go of Johto, um, it's going to be the two regions. So you'll go to Johto and then you can go back to Kanto, I imagine.
Eric Ban brings up a really good question. What would the two Pokemon for Let's Go Johto be if they were the box art Pokemon?
Oh, let's see.
I
Azu,
actually thought about this. Azurill, the baby Meryl,
right.
and Togepi,
Mm-hmm.
but in this game specifically, they could evolve into their third forms.
Interesting. Because the third forms aren't available in that generation.
Togetic would be not, but Azumarill is.
Okay. What was the one? Oh, that's right. Somebody was making a joke on Twitter because Post Malone's Pokemon song was a Hootie and the Blowfish song, and so they're talking about Pokemon Let's Go Hootie and Pokemon Let's Go Blowfish, and I was like, well, that works for Johto because it's Pokemon Let's Go Hoot Hoot and Pokemon Let's Go Quillfish.
Yeah.
So the Pokemon version of Hootie and the Blowfish is Hoot Hoot in the
So
in the
uh,
Quillfish. So
it is 7 o'clock.
I am seeing that. Let me hit a refresh button. We'll begin shortly. I'm waiting for a button to full size this. Let me hide chat. Let me hit the refresh button again. Here we go.
That chat there's popping. Here we go. All right, here we go.
All right, I've got a minute and 48 seconds on this YouTube premiere. You and I are going to be Are we more or less...
2 seconds. I'm a few seconds behind you. Let me refresh and see
Okay.
if that changes it.
Unfortunately, there's no way, like, my audio setup here is a little, probably a little janky, so this being the first of this kind of format of videos, we'll see how this works out and how this plays. So,
All right. Is there a delay in the stream, or are you on 119 right now? 118?
I'm on 113.
Okay, so I'm 5 seconds behind you.
Okay. All right, 1 minute left. No coffee yet.
How are you faster than me? I want to be up to your speed. There we go. Now I'm up to stream par.
Okay. 55 seconds. It's
All
30,
right, chat. Let's get some hype. It's early morning, but
It's 30
Yeehaw.
minutes. I don't know what all crazy stuff they're going to do, especially for the 25th anniversary. I just don't know.
yeah. Take a big sip of coffee because we're about to go into overdrive.
Morning,
And
Spalding.
that's
Well, let's see. 20 seconds. Let me know how the audio's playing out, guys. I can only adjust the YouTube so much because of how low it already is. Komodo hype. I can't believe that's the Pogger replacement. That's
9,
fantastic.
8. Well, you know the countdown. You're a second ahead of me. All right, here we go.
Let's see what we get. Yes, the Pokemon Company. Oh my God, the link cable.
Oh, the link cable.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh. Yeah, Pikachu. Oh, there's the Pokemon pinball.
Were they making a reference to like evolution didn't happen until Gen 2?
Yeah.
Wait. What? You can connect it to your phone?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know any of that. Whoa. Skateboard. Skateboard. Oh, I have one of those. I have one of the e-readers.
I remember this.
I still have all the
How's
cards
that?
and stuff too. Cable.
Cable.
We gotta find somebody to. We gotta find somebody to do shoutcasting like that. Fast
Yeah.
attack, fast attack, fast attack, charge attack, shield.
Oh, that's neat. I never knew about the paint. That's cool. That would be fun at raves.
Ooh, little stutter. More trading
Pokemon
cards,
Go.
more anime.
Global trade.
Oh. Loop line? Oh. Oh shoot, I can't remember what it is. Oh god, it's buffering.
Yep.
What was the games with the Rangers? Pokemon Rescue Ranger.
Yep. No, stop flying!
I'm going to pause it here for a second and see if I can give it a second of buffer. There we go. That might work out. Are they making all of this, like, musically? Oh, I hate you. I actually would be curious to see how many people are watching this all at the same time.
Behind now. Oh well.
I'm behind of you.
I'm behind the live stream.
Oh, okay. Don't worry, it's gonna keep buffering. Wait, how long? We're 6
Like
minutes.
20 seconds behind now.
We're like 6 minutes in, and this is all we're getting is just a presentation of all of the stuff that's happened before.
That's a good promotion for them.
It just means we're gonna see less announcements. If there are any announcements, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just a nostalgia trip. Oh, that's right. I do remember those games. Arcade fighting.
Oh yeah, the arcade fighting. I forgot they actually made arcade machines for it.
Be interesting to see. I don't think anyone's expecting a Pokémon 2, but that would be cool. Oh, there it is. There's Pokemon Go. Ball controller.
Yeah, anybody that hasn't seen the Sun and Moon anime, it's actually a pretty good story.
I love how simplified this is. Just the reference. Textile, like customized. I need these out of context. Oh my god. Did they get a really bad rip of the movie? Did they have to rip the movie to put it in this trailer? Are they going to showcase the next
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, that's right, the brushing game. Web anime, Twilight Wings.
Twilight Wings, yep.
The virtual festival? Did they announce that?
That's this thing, I think.
Oh, okay. Outer Space. Yep, because we had...
Alright, what are we getting, everyone?
a surprise. Smash
I'm
Bros.
surprised we didn't anything on Smash Brothers.
Smash Bros. Here's the next character. It's Pokemon. The final character in the character pass, and it's gonna be another Pokemon.
I'm surprised they mentioned Go Fest. That's big acknowledgement from Pokemon.
All right, we're almost 10 minutes in.
All right.
Are we gonna roll in with a talking head here?
Yep.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. February 27th
Hello.
is the date Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green.
Are any of those
released in
Pokemon
Japan,
Dittos?
marking
No.
the beginning
Okay.
of the Pokemon series. An astounding 25 years have passed since the Pokemon series was born. We've shared so much with you over the past 25 years, through our games, but also through so many other mediums, thanks to the support you've all shown us. Thank you, each and every one of you. Today, Mr. Utsunomiya will introduce our latest updates.
Here we
Hello
go.
there. My name is Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. First, I'd like to give you the latest update on the new Pokemon Snap game.
Oh,
We've put together a video that will show
Pay
you
attention
some
to
of
the backgrounds and
Please have a
stuff.
look.
I'm seeing the Umbreon and Espeon, so I wonder if we get a Let's Go Umbreon and Let's Go Espeon. That'd be a different step.
So here's the Snap announcement.
Welcome to
Mhm.
the world of new Pokemon Snap. This is the Lentil region. You'll ride
The
the
le-
Neo 1
Lentil
through
region?
the jungle, across the desert,
Did we just name it
even
after
under the sea
ingredients?
to research Pokemon in their natural habitats.
Welcome to the Noodle
What?
region.
And of course, you won't be alone. Professor Mirror, who's doing research in the Lentil region, and research team members Rita and Phil are there to
He looks
support
like one of the
you,
other
so
professors,
you're
doesn't
in
he?
good hands.
The question
then,
was if it was
Let's get
the
that research started.
um
By watching wild Pokemon, you can
the
discover
buddy
behaviors
from
and
I think
expressions
Orange
that are
Islands.
rarely seen.
Okay.
Look, a
Oh,
certain
Tracy?
Pokemon Raichu.
Yes, but the references were that like the names didn't match and the
there's
hair was
Vaporeon. Let's try throwing it a fluff fruit.
similar but didn't
Now's
quite
our
match up.
chance.
They're selling me on this game. I don't want to get it.
Oh, it's Tyranitar. What a wild way to eat.
My biggest problem with these is they're all on rails.
Here's a park at night. Let's try playing a melody.
Oh.
Oh, that sure made Hoot Hoot happy. You'll also have Illumina orbs, something the professor invented. If you use one of these, you can make any Pokemon glow.
Doesn't it seem like a bad idea to just
Whoa,
throw
those
things at
flames
Pokemon,
changed color.
especially at night?
Make good use of your tools to take shots that really stand out.
He jumped in the water.
Show the photos you took to the professor. Oh, 4 stars! We captured a rare moment there. Catch a variety of different behaviors
Just look at him
on
go for
camera
it.
to fill up your Pokemon photo decks. And there's more. You'll be able to edit the photos you've taken.
Yeah, I didn't think they go into this much detail on it, but
Use
it's not
features like
surprising.
stickers and frames to
Ah,
make
they're
your
giving you
favorite photos a little more
stickers.
special.
You can make
And
yourself
I'm
a
sure you'll
postcard.
want to show off your best photos, right? We know that feeling well. When you want to do that, it's time to go online. You can share your favorite photos and check out photos from around the world. And if your photo becomes popular, it might even be featured and get more attention. Seeing
It's
something
writing
like
a
that may
Stunfisk?
inspire you to go back and take even more photos. We're getting closer to the start of your adventure. Unexplored islands and plenty of Pokemon await in the Lentil region, so make sure you're prepared. Whoa! Is that the mythical Pokemon Celebi?
Okay, so Celebi's the selling
Get
point of
ready,
this one.
The Lentil region is
I mean, you could.
waiting
I
for
imagine
you.
they're gonna put in a bunch of different legendaries from all
Legendaries for sure, yeah.
over. Period is
All right,
available now.
yeah, so April 30th.
What did you think? I hope you're looking forward to the game's release on April 30th.
I have friends that'll buy it, so I'll let them buy
I'd
it.
like to tell you about several events we're holding to celebrate Pokemon Day. In the Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games, special max raid battles featuring Gigantamax Pikachu are underway. And in Pokemon Cafe Mix, we're holding a promotion in which you can
There's the
receive
mobile update.
100 golden acorns for logging in. In Pokemon Go, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and even Mewtwo are appearing
There's
in
the-
legendary raid battles as part of a Kanto-themed celebration.
Hey, by the way, this has been happening for almost a week now.
In Pokemon Masters EX, Galar region champion Leon and his partner Pokemon Charizard will arrive at last. We hope you'll
That
But this
is a-
is also a good way for them to share with information for people that might not know the updates for Go.
Yep.
Pokemon video game series. Have a look at this video.
All right, here we go. Cross your fingers, chat.
It's another Kanto remix.
We sure like to kill time by reminding you. 2007.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it is! Here he goes! Oh man, the opening music of this. Oh, I'm starting to cry.
There it is. But let's see, is it a Let's Go port or is it a direct port? It's okay.
It's a hybrid. Yes.
Please don't be a Let's Go. Okay, you actually have to battle it, so it's not a Let's Go port. But it's using the same mechanics, it looks like. Barry looks good. Alright.
It's just bringing all of the environments into a higher res 3D.
Yeah.
Which is what I was wondering they would do. Let's see if they do any sort of updates. If they bring over, I doubt they bring over Gigantamax.
Brilliant Diamond,
Okay.
Shining Pearl,
Okay. It's better than Diamond 2 and
late 2021. That's a November
Wow.
release.
that's a lot more recent. A lot of people, yeah, I wouldn't have expected a. We still
Well,
have
there you are, everyone. There's your remake.
We still have 15 minutes.
But another story awaits.
Oh, we can read Jesse. Wait. Are we getting an expansion to Sword and Shield?
This is a tale from a long, long time ago, when the Sinnoh region was still only a vast wilderness. A certain village bustled with the comings and goings of people, while in the mountains and seas, Pokémon roamed as they pleased.
This is a Sinnoh expansion?
Oh my gosh.
Game footage is not final. Yeah, you should make that text bigger.
What is
Oh,
this? This looks
buffering.
incredibly better.
This is the Breath of the Wild game that they really wanted. Yup. Whoa. This is... Is that ancient Pokemon? Because that Pokeball was made out of wood. And this is like ninja-esque. What?
Frame rate's pretty bad, but that's okay.
No, this is way too early to be showcasing this. This is
No,
like,
this is a bank
this is-
investment.
this is this is like early alpha footage. There is no reason they should be showing this right now.
Okay.
No, maybe it isn't recent. What?
Is this the Pokemon Breath of the Wild finally?
I imagine so.
Look
'Cause
at
they
that
didn't-
Pokeball.
They didn't show any like RPG menus or anything. And you had a dodge mechanic too.
Lagging. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Arceus.
Huh.
Oh, that 3 model looks really good. Okay.
Yeah, they're giving like a ninja-esque vibe with like a dodge mechanic and stuff. That's interesting. Or dodge
Pleased to
roll.
announce 2 new additions to the Pokemon video game series. Both
Ah, the buffers.
It's killing.
taking place in the Sinnoh region. First, I'd like to present the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl games. These are faithful remakes of the Pokemon Diamond version and Pokemon Pearl version games, which were released for the Nintendo DS system in Japan 15 years ago.
15 years, chat. Oof.
The Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl games, remakes of the Pokemon Diamond
That's the
version
voice
and
actor for
Pokemon
Dawn
Pearl
from the anime.
version games, which were released for the Nintendo
Is
DS
it?
system,
Yeah.
are coming to Nintendo Switch. These games will be developed by Ilka Inc., who also
I can't tell because it's been
worked
forever
on
since I
Pokemon
watched
Home.
that. I
The
almost
project is being directed by Yuichi Ueda of Ilka,
Yeah, it is.
as well
Huh.
as Game Freak's Junichi Masuda, who was the director for the original Pokemon Diamond version
God,
and
Masuda's
Pokemon
got his
Pearl version games.
fingers all over the place.
Your adventure will take place
I don't
in the
envy him.
Sinnoh
He's probably
region,
got tons of
rich in
work.
nature and with towering Mount Coronet at its heart. It is
Oh,
a
look at that
land of
water.
many myths
It's
passed
not gonna
down
have
through
real-time
the
renders, but that
ages.
water
The
looks
sense of scale of
nice.
the original game's towns and routes has been carefully preserved, and you'll be able to travel through familiar locations once again. You'll set out on your journey after choosing either Turtwig, Chimchar, or Piplup as your
Piplup
first
gang.
Hashtag Team Piplup.
partner. These games, you can enjoy a grand adventure together with all the Pokemon from Pokemon Diamond version and Pokemon Pearl version. Newcomers and previous visitors to the Sinnoh region alike can look forward to experiencing the original Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl stories, freshly recreated for Nintendo Switch.
Oh, the
What are your thoughts on the animation style?
I mean, it works. It's an update to the sprite based. It's a 3D version of the sprite, so I'm not surprised.
What did you think? Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl will launch simultaneously around the world late this year. We hope you're all excited
I imagine
for
that'll get
nostalgic
delayed.
yet fresh adventure in the Sinnoh region.
What, this one?
Yeah, I imagine
I
most
don't
of these
think so.
announcements will get delayed.
Allow me to
It's
introduce
COVID.
you to the Pokemon Legends Arceus game. Pokemon Legends Arceus represents a new approach for the Pokemon video game series. Development is in full swing at Game Freak with the aim to deliver a gaming experience that breaks new ground for the Pokemon series.
And I can see why they're hesitant to do this one.
Please have
It's
a look at this
a
video.
completely change of their normal mechanics.
Mm-hmm. I imagine
I'm
this is
interested
going to
to hear
take.
about it, though.
Yeah, I imagine this is going to take a while.
The
Yeah.
events of this game unfold in the Sinnoh of old. In this time, too, Mount Coronet towers over the center of the region.
Which
Pokemon
Sinnoh is
live
based
in
off
the
what
wild
region?
here, but the harsh
I
environments may be
don't
different
remember.
from the Sinnoh region you remember.
Is it China? No.
I don't think so.
In this era, people have journeyed to Sinnoh from all over and founded a
So this is
prosperous
like-
village in the hope of learning more about this land.
Years before
As for these three Pokemon,
Diamond and Pearl.
Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott, it seems they were brought to Sinnoh by a certain professor who encountered them while traveling around various regions. You'll set off on your adventure after receiving a first partner Pokemon of your own from this professor.
The character stylings are after the Diamond and Pearl characters.
With the village as your
But you're also ninja.
base,
I
you'll
imagine
venture
as the
out
game
to
expands,
the
you'll be able to
borders
change
of the
that.
region on your quest to create Sinnoh's
yeah,
very
at least
first
customize a bit.
Pokédex. Even in this era, wild Pokemon can be caught with Pokeballs. You can also engage in Pokemon
okay.
battles alongside your Pokemon allies.
Uh-oh. It just
Sharpen
randomly
your
ended for
skills
me.
For both catching and battling Pokemon, and strive to complete your Pokedex.
Give it a refresh. I'm still watching it.
Now for the mythical Pokemon that graces the game's title and story, Arceus. According to legend, Arceus shaped
Yep. Same.
What?
Thanks
It
for
just
tuning
randomly
in.
ended?
Yep.
They were showing too much info. They had to kill it. Okay, then. Well.
Hold on.
Actually just happened. Come on.
I think everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
As Pokemon celebrates 25 years, we will
for the Nintendo game's
Oh, okay.
title and story.
It still had a
What's
couple
up?
minutes, but it ended early.
According to legend, Arceus shaped all there is in this world. But how is this Pokemon connected to your journey?
Yeah, it's a great question because
The
Arceus
answer
is
to
like
this question and more await you in this exciting new action RPG adventure for the Nintendo Switch system.
action RPG. Interesting, because the main series Pokemon games are just RPGs.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this presentation is only 20 minutes long.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Legends Arceus will launch simultaneously around the world early next year.
That's getting
We
delayed.
hope you're all
That's
excited
getting
to set out
delayed.
on these adventures across the Sinnoh region, each one distinctly different from the other, with the wonderfully nostalgic Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl, as well as the Pokemon video game series' new journey, Pokemon Legends Arceus.
As Pokemon celebrates 25 years, we will continue to challenge ourselves and deliver new ways for everyone to enjoy Pokemon.
It'll be
even
interesting.
more.
Good announcements,
Thank
though,
you
for
very
sure.
much for watching.
Yeah, I'm very
Okay.
curious. I'm gonna loop back through it on mute here. It's very odd that I'm surprised they don't have no TCG announcement No big announcement with Go. I mean, I guess this is the 25th anniversary. It's only a 20-minute. They said a 30-minute presentation, and this is a runtime of 20 minutes and 25 seconds. So, it's even shorter than what I imagined. So no TCG announcement, no Go announcement. We got a
You got the Go announcement.
Yeah, we have a feature announcement for the Snap, which is kind of what we thought we would get. And then 2 new game announcements, which is more than I would have anticipated. To be honest, I wouldn't have even been surprised if
they just cut it off of the Sinnoh remakes.
We didn't even. I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if we didn't get a Sinnoh remake.
Yeah.
The fact that it's a direct, it almost looks like a direct port. Feature wise, it doesn't look like there's anything super crazy happening different. Doesn't surprise me. It allows them to outsource to another dev company, and leave the core of Game Freak working on the next game.
Yeah. For sure.
So we're not getting a third DLC for Sword and Shield from the looks of it, and Game Freak.
But they are going to try and hold some events to kind of keep people still playing it.
Oh, I imagine so. They have enough support with the raid systems and the previous quote unquote events. That I don't see, and with like the competitive seasons, that it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's honestly like, I get it as the 25th anniversary presentation, but realistically, they should not have shown the Arceus game, the Legend.
I think they needed to, just for the investors.
It's not about investors, because you're seeing the game in a similar condition to early Sword and Shield, and everyone saw Sword and Shield, saw how it released, and saw that it didn't improve visually. And to show the next game in the same state, and then say it's coming out in roughly a year, is I just
feel like
don't
it's
think
being
it's
rushed.
Yeah, I just don't think. Well, I just don't think it now is a good time. Now is the only time they're ever going to announce a lot of information. But now, in the dev cycle of that game, now is not the time to show that gameplay footage.
Okay.
Because the only thing we know is that, okay, it's going to have some RPG mechanics, it's going to have some adventure game-esque mechanics, and it looks really rough. And that's
so
all
you're
we
saying
know.
It probably would have been better if they just stuck to the real world cinematics that they showed and nothing for in-game?
Or just don't even announce it.
Mm.
Wait until you had a better showing of it, because that's I imagine it's going to come out and it's going to be a solid game. Game Freak has made
Yeah, they're one of those companies that doesn't incredibly disappoint a bunch of people. I mean, there's always going to be the elitists that are the purists that are never completely satisfied, but that's just because that's how they are.
Right.
But
And
I think overall, the people, I don't know, I was enjoyed. I'm happy that they showed it. If it was just the Diamond and Pearl remakes, I kind of would have just been eh.
Yeah, I think there was enough hype here that they really needed to hit it out of the park to really exceed expectations. And I think if the footage that we saw for the Arceus game was more fleshed
I honestly
out,
think that's beta.
Yeah, I honestly think that's barely playable alpha, because that's it's a really rough shape. The only thing we see is some combat mechanics, some traditional RPG combat mechanics, and then a roll ability from the character, and nothing else. Some sort of hints of potentially a stealth mechanic of crouching in the grass and doing a dodge roll, but we don't have. There's literally no other information other than it looks like Breath of the Wild. It might play like a action stealth game, and then it has Pokemon RPG mechanics as well.
Yeah.
So I honestly just don't know.
Yeah. I'm happy to see them acknowledge in almost as much as a main game series fashion Pokemon Go, though.
I mean, it's a big thing. It's made them a lot of money, and it's brought a lot of people into the Pokemon community. So
Yeah. But when it first came out, it wasn't something that they weren't. I mean, they super invested in it because of how popular it was in 2016. But it's good to see them still contributing to it even now, this many years later.
yes, I'm surprised. Can we spot the Ditto? I'm curious to see the desk with all of the Pokemon plushes behind it. See if there's a Ditto somewhere.
Behind the other guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not getting another Let's Go. What's your up and down on getting another Let's Go game at some point?
Like I said, if I was going to get another Let's Go, I would rather have it be a complete remake with Hoenn over Johto. I feel like Johto is not enough content for it to be its own game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with not getting another Let's Go, unless these new remakes, Brilliant Diamond and what was the other one?
Shining Pearl.
Shining Pearl. Unless those are. Oh, here we go. Where's the Ditto on the desk? Do you see it?
I don't see a Ditto. That's impressive.
Huh.
I see an
Unless
odd.
it's something we can't see.
Yeah, I see an odd frog statue up in the top corner, but I don't see a Pokemon a Ditto plush.
That odd frog statue is the substitute statue.
Oh.
But no, I mean, if they make the Sinnoh remakes in the fashion where it looked like they had to battle the Pokemon to catch them first, but we might see the same throw mechanic when you go to get the Pokeball.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
That was a shiny Frillish or a shiny Alola in that Pokemon Snap just a few seconds ago. That was neat. Watching the water here, you'll see it. Bottom right.
That's not.
Oh no, that's just regular. I thought
Yeah,
it
I
was
think it's
shiny.
just regular.
My bad. But yeah, I'm not too upset. I mean,
I'm not.
It is what it is.
I'm not upset at all. I think I'm definitely going to be playing the Diamond and Pearl remakes, for sure. I think Snap I'll probably pass on. I never played the original game, so I don't have a ton of nostalgia for it. And then I'm just very curious to see information on the development of the Arceus game and see where they go with the mechanics. Because if they play around with the core thought of Breath of the Wild meets Pokemon, I think it can work. But I need to see more for me to feel confident that it's going to come out and be successful. Yeah. And work. Because it's if you tag on RPG mechanics or turn-based battle mechanics onto Breath of the Wild, I don't think it works. But I mean, if you can integrate it well enough, then maybe you can get it to work. So, but I didn't see enough here for me to really be like 110% sold here. The gameplay and footage is just too rough, too early. Who knows? I mean, literally, with the game in that state, we could see a mac ton of changes to both aesthetic and gameplay mechanics in the year to come. So,
yeah.
All right. Before we go, Jesse, are you getting Diamond or are you getting Pearl?
I have no idea. Oh, that's the comment I was going to make. So, my roommate swears that I played Diamond and Pearl, but I don't remember anything about it.
Uh-huh.
So, this might be unofficially my first time playing it, but I feel like I've played it before. Remind me again, which one is not Palkia? Dialga, which version is that? That's Diamond?
Yes.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. I played Pearl back in the day, and I am probably going to be playing Pearl again, so I think
don't let me influence what you get.
I think we've got a maybe another extra life versus playthrough.
Coming up here next year.
Yep.
All right. So what you're telling me is take time off in November.
Maybe in December or January. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Because again,
as we get closer,
I've got a feeling this is going to get delayed as well, and that's just COVID stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Final thoughts before we kick this thing off?
I'm impressed with what we saw today. They really did. I had a friend comment that the nostalgia made them cry instantly when they saw the intro. I think that it was a good presentation. Besides the crash, that was
Yeah,
a
that was
weird.
a.
Just all of a sudden, okay, we're done.
It ended. Yeah, the VOD that was up after still had the last like 2 minutes or last like minute and a half. But the live stream itself ended early, which was bizarre.
I think that they did what they kept. Okay, to be honest, I don't think it was right for them to hold off to the 25th anniversary to give out the Sinnoh remake. If we're being honest,
Yeah, they waited a
but
little long for that.
it's like, okay, well, what are we going to do for the Sinnoh remake? And I think in the last couple of years, they're probably just going to hold it to the anniversary, and they did. And it's like, okay, well, no big surprise there. But it's amazing for me to see someone who started out with Gen 1 to see how far this game has come. 25 years old, you think about it, and it's like, wow, that's actually a quarter of a century.
And no signs of stopping.
Yeah. I think this is a good chance for people to get hyped. If you haven't played the Sinnoh games, it's a decent game. It's too soon to say how it's going to play. If it's going to be like the same thing. I'm excited for the Pokemon Arceus. Not enough details yet to kind of delve into it, but good presentation. I understand people will have mixed feelings, but don't go to Twitter and take all the elitist opinions to heart.
Oh no, they
Take the Pokemon franchise should be taken as how you want to take it. Don't listen to other people.
I'm sure the shouting from the rooftops are already out there. I'd be interested to see if.
You want to open up Twitter on stream and see what we got so far?
No, I'm very curious to see if a couple of video game insiders don't have articles on some of the new updates and some of the behind the scenes of the dev. And then, of course, the Pokemon community has always been really opinionated and everything. So that this should be. I'm not an active person to discuss stuff on Twitter, so thankfully, because I don't want to deal with that. But yeah, it should be really interesting to see what the rest of everybody's thoughts are. So,
How about you for closing?
Solid announcement again. I think honestly, I imagine Game Freak was just in sort of the wrong spot in dev for this Arceus game. Had it been further in development and shown a bit more of what these mechanics would be, and a little bit more fleshed out as far as visuals, because there's a lot of like this gameplay footage they're showing that's probably alpha beta footage is incredibly rough. I would have loved to seen just a teaser trailer. Like, we don't have to see gameplay footage. Like, just give me this teaser trailer and then this initial shot, and then that's it. Like, I don't need to see more. I don't need to see more of this like really roughed out game world. So like that's all they needed to do. Just do the initial like Breath of the Wild, like shot for shot, show us Breath of the Wild, like a Breath of the Wild trailer, a teaser, and then that's it, and then stop. Like, I don't need to see you catching the Shinx in like the wooden Pokeball. I don't need to see the like sneaking mechanics or the battle mechanics. Just tease it, end. So yeah, because I think this just sort of gives flashbacks to the Sword and Shield announcements and how much the Pokemon community clowned on, just went after Game Freak for how the visuals looked and the like just the overall quality and everything. So I honestly this is not going to do Game Freak any favors. So that's my more than 2 cents there. I do like that the Pokeball is like made out of wood.
Yeah.
And has like this weird like lock thing on it. That's pretty cool. I'm very curious to see how Arceus, the like creation myth of Pokemon, is going to feed into this like ninja-esque story. So
yeah. Wasn't there also an early setting where there was like a Pokemon War?
They referenced it in like Red and Blue and then Leaf Green Fire Red, but I don't know how much they referenced it in Diamond and Pearl, if they did at all. So I imagine this story is going to be some weird, like this is going to be like the earliest in Pokemon history that we'll probably ever really see. So I am kind of curious to see how, like, if this, because they reference that there's a professor in this world, the fact that there's 3 starters from 3 different regions is rather interesting as well. So I don't know. I'm very curious to see more details on this, but
Yeah.
all right, it's still early morning. I'm gonna see if I can get another hour or something to sleep. I stayed up too late watching WandaVision, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna go watch that tonight. So shush.
Thank you everybody for joining us both on Twitch and catching this video later on YouTube. We will catch you guys. The newest episode of the Battle Science Podcast is out now. I would say it is one of our best episodes to date. So if you don't already listen to the Battle Science Podcast, go to podcast services around the globe, Battle Science on YouTube, or the VOD on Twitch, which don't actually go to the VOD on Twitch. VODs on Twitch are not great. Go catch the Battle Science Podcast. Catch us for, let's see, Battle Science what else am I thinking? Other live streams. Let us know how this one went. Give us any feedback if you got it. First attempt at a live reacts. I think that's it. All right, everybody. We will catch you out there on the battlefield.
Later.